So I've made a little bit of progress here with the 75-gallon setup. I've added some easy beginner type soft coral. The rock is all green. I'm under the impression, according to what I read there on Reef to Reef, that this is the stage of coralline algae that I'm at with this green algae. Microalgae can be just a shade of that. I do have some specks of purple that are coming through. The fish you see there in the middle, bicolor dotty back, that was a mistake. My plan is to move him to a 10-gallon tank at the office in the next couple of weeks. The pajama cardinal up in the right-hand corner, he's doing good. He's putting up with that dotty back better than I would, I feel certain. I've got some zoas on the rock on the right. It's a small colony, just a small little frag, trying to get it going. Very little progress out of that in the past. I think I've had it a month now, and maybe 2 polyps have grown. I bought some waving hand there on the left, just got that last week. It seems to be happy. Of course, I can't tell any appreciable growth out of it yet. And in the middle, on the small rock in front, isolated rock, some green star polyp. Now that has grown. That's probably been there a month as well, and it has grown. It's starting to spread and stick to the rock. I picked up a small peppermint shrimp, but he just stays under one of the rocks there. Picked up another turbo snail. A lot of people say they don't keep turbo snails for a long term. I have had just a touch of hair algae that picks up, but those turbo snails just wipe it out in no time flat. And so I did add a CPR aquafuge hang on the back refugium type thing. I don't have anything in it. That pump that's behind the power head on the right, that pump feeds that. It's supposedly 450 gallon an hour, but I don't hardly believe it. It's probably closer to 200 gallons an hour, but it puts a fair amount of flow, picks up a good amount of detritus. I try to blow the rock off once a week and get as much of that out of there. I've been searching for a 90-gallon. I guess I should say, since the last video, I picked up the light. It's a 4-bulb T5 Odyssey program timer. I've got it hanging from the rafters there, or the floor joists here in the basement. So picked up 4 bulbs off eBay for $30, $38. 2 actinic and 2 daylight. Happy with those. I have added something to the cabinet where it's dark until I open this door. It's a magnetic switch and I need to work on the wiring there. So there's an LED light mounted in the back there. I've also picked up the Reef test kit from API. I bought that skimmer on eBay for $10. Didn't have the pump with it, and I haven't gotten it to work with the pump that I have. For my top off water, I've been adding pickling lime. I've got a reactor in there that I plan to use one day. I got that for 10 bucks on eBay as well. I think I'm gonna make a Kato reactor out of it whenever I can find somebody to nab some Kato off of. And there goes that bicolor dotty bag. Do not buy a dotty bag and put it in a tank with other fish that are peaceful. Find a fish that's like as mean as it and put it with it, I guess. I don't know. I've been feeding frozen food, marine cuisine, and emerald green. I feed like a quarter of a cube in the morning of one and a quarter of a cube of the other in the afternoon or evening. Fish love it. I've got one of those Wi-Fi outlets that I plan to put my power heads on, and I will be able to, I won't have to reach underneath the tank there. I'll just be able to say, Alexa, turn off pumps, and the pumps will cut off. So that I can feed the fish a little easier than having to reach underneath there and plug it in, unplug and plug in. I had a friend watch the tank while we were gone for a few days, and she fed like a whole cube of emerald green every day, and I came back and the tank was in a huge bacterial bloom. Didn't harm the fish. With the spike there, but it was interesting that after that I had a major takeover with pods, copepods, or some type of a pod. They were just all over the glass. I mean, they were jumping all around in the tank too, and I'm kind of at odds with myself with what to do. Do I actually follow that regimen, feed like a whole cube a day instead of just what they can eat, and maybe get the pod population going crazy again, because I know that's good for the tank. I still have a few, but not anywhere near the same. I don't know what that is flying around the tank. I have to get that out, but really happy so far. I love that I'm able to kind of take this slow and just every week or two go shop corals, find a decent deal, and add them in. But I am passively searching around for a 90-gallon, same footprint, just taller, 24 instead of 18. I think it'd be pretty incredible to be able to find 100-gallon, 120 rather, that's only 48 inches long, but I don't think I'll have that kind of luck. So the main thing that spurred me to do this, and I'm kind of appreciative, was SC Reefer, because I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but CJ Aquariums actually posted the contest deal that SC Reefer is doing, and so I'm hoping to get in on that 500 subscribe deal. Well, time flies, and for those who've watched this far, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm willing to hear any kind of comments and updates you're willing to throw my way. Having fun, and I'm enjoying it, looking to learn anything I can. Thanks, you guys.